Alright, let's take it from the top. So what happened to your original page?
I lost my last Instagram at 36K. I had that page for like 8 years and they basically deleted the page because of my logo has a gun to somebody's head. So I had posted this zipper I was about to drop. I had posted this customized zipper that I was about to put on a hoodie, and Instagram flagged it and they said it was like suicidal. It was community guidelines, went against community guidelines, and first they suspended my page and they just never gave me my shit back. After that, I had to start a new one. Shit was crazy.
Question number 2. How did that affect your mindset when you lost your page?
If I'm being honest with you, it affected my mindset a lot when I lost my page, because I feel like something that I worked so hard for was just taken away from me. But honestly, I feel like it happened for a reason, because I was one of them type of people that was always so hard on themselves. Like even when I win and have good wins, like I never was happy or satisfied. So I feel like the reason of me losing my page was because of that. And it taught me how to like celebrate myself even when I achieve little wins, because small wins matter. So like anybody out there that's just really like on their journey, like those small wins matter at the end of the day. Like pat yourself on the back for keep going through all of the bullshit that you might have faced or had to keep pushing through, especially adversity. So I feel like when I lost my page, that was like a big ass adversity check, but it also humbled me at the same time, because I feel like before that, I felt like I was at like a real high point in time with my brand. I feel like I had got to the place where I always wanted to be with my brand, you know? So for the shit to just be taken from me off of simply losing my page, it's like I lost my community, but I bounced back.
Why is it important for people to buy into you now?
I feel like it's important for people to buy into me now because Silenzio, it ain't just designs. It's me, my brand, my story, my silence. You know, when you wear Silenzio, you're not just buying into clothes, you're buying into a lifestyle. So that's important for me to push that message other than just clothes. Silenzio is not fashion, it's a lifestyle.
What does Silenzio mean to you now?
What Silenzio means to me now, I feel like when I used to explain it a while ago, I would have just said Silenzio means silence in Italian. But Silenzio honestly means to me discipline, loyalty, power. It's for those who know when to speak and when to move quiet. So I feel like if you're buying Silenzio, you're not just buying the clothes, you're buying into a lifestyle and a principle-based brand.
What's been the hardest part about rebranding yourself?
I feel like the hardest part about rebranding myself is just letting go of who I was. You know, I'm building a legacy now. I had to become the brand again and not just be behind the scenes. At the end of the day, people buy into people. You know, if you could get people to buy into you, I feel like they'll buy into your brand. And that's how my brand was always built. But I feel like the last couple years of me running my brand, I let the stress of me running my business shy away from me being the face of the brand and not wanting to be on the forefront as much. So now I'm back putting myself out there on the forefront because I feel like that's just what the brand needs and that's what the brand was built off as well.
What do you want people to take away from this?
Your story ain't over unless you quit. You know, I could have folded and just gave up, but I decided to, you know, keep going. I feel like use my story and use my example is just to never quit even when you face adversity. You know, I'm sure I'm not the first brand who lost their page and got it back, but honestly, you're gonna go through trials and tribulations on your journey to the top. You know, I feel like this was just a part of my journey, a part of my story, and I wanna use this to encourage other people who might even face certain challenges later on down the line, or just to help other brands in general.
This is the final question.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? Like, what's next for Silenzio?
What's next for me is just making Silenzio a global force. I'm making Silenzio a global brand. I'm stepping into every room like I own it. You're gonna see a lot more of me, a lot more visuals, and just a lot more of me being the face of the brand again. Like I said, I wanted to do this interview to just show what's next for Silenzio. Y'all gonna see a whole lot more of me. I'm not using no models for a while. Everything is just about to be me popping my shit and showing y'all how to get to the next level.